Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Murali. I'm from Team 4 from CAI branch. Our team lead is Satya and team member is Pawan. Come to the project. Our project name is AI Storybook Generative Agent. Come to the slide. Our project main goal is to generate prompt story using user prompt or some kind of text which is given by user. We can create a story using transversal model, and using the story we can create image using the diffusion model. We give out the comment in PDF. We give come to the installation. Storytelling is the fundamental. It is used for communication and entertainment. In our life, all humans can only tell stories or doing art, but no one can do both things. Using our AI, we can do both things automatically and simultaneously. It is the simplest process. We can generate a story and image. Our problem also, we get problem with getting stories using image. We can face the problem and we can solve that problem. Come to the problem statement. I already told that we can get a prompt from the user and give to the model. Our model simply give the story using transform model, and it can automatically generate the image using the diffusion model and give us the output. Come to the objectives. We take the input from the user, we generate the volume prompts in story, and using the story we can generate the image, and story and image coming to the pipeline, it gives the output. And next, our English sentence.
Demonstrate about the proposal methodology. The proposal methodology is first by using pre-rendered models. User gives the short prompt to the model. We select the NLP model by using transform-based models like GPT. We just importing the model. We just apply giving the short test prompt. It gives the output of the story, and comes to images. It is generated by the diffusion model, which is imported from the Hugging Face. Totally, the output is given as the PDF array file, which contains the story and the images according to that story. Proposal methodology by building scratch model. First, collecting data. We collect the data sets from Hugging Face or Cargill website. It contains in the format of prompt as input and story as the target output. Pre-processing the data. The test. Firstly, we clean the test and split the words into tokens and convert the words into numbers. Comes to model architecture, token and byte. Turning the token IDs into the vectors. Positional and byte. Set the words in an order according to their positions. Static transform blocks are self-attention for finding the relationship between the words. Feed forward networks for processing the features, and residual and organization by combining them. We use it to stable the training process. Comes to training. Teacher forcing. Teacher forcing is used to correct the previous words and loss. We use cross and copy loss function and optimizer and training for several approaches. For using gradient trapping, we stable the training. Validation. After each approach, we evaluate the validation set. Based on the validation results, we save the model. Test model. Testing. We test all the test data set. stories, we use chunker generation with the last by using the last tokens of the context, we generate the last stories. And create sample techniques like topping for creativity and diversity of the story. Post pre-process, the converting the generated tokens back to the words and format the text into the paragraphs for readability. Generation, using a user prompt which is given by user, we give the output as output a story. Comes to image generation, we directly use the pre-titled model like diffusion models like stable diffusion. Some models it takes the generated story to one or two lines of generated story and gives the related images by diffusion model. Next point, investigation.
Integration. The main goal of this project is to take a prompt from the users and transform them to complete story. By the, for example, if user gives the imagine forest in area picture, then this AI generator will be generated the story with the suitable images. There will be some steps to this process. User prompt. In this user prompt, the user will be given some line, like some is creation, some examples like a hidden forest with creatures, beautiful creatures or something, anything. The user will be given in this user prompt pre-process. In this pre-process, the user given sentence will be tokenized. Like if your user is the hidden forest with beautiful creatures, the sentence will be cutted and forms the tokens. Those tokens will be encoded and patterned position and in this pre-process. Transform model. Those tokens will be transformed into tag blocks and matched to self-output layers. Those tokens will be taken from this previous pre-process model, and those transform models will be generated the stories by the help of the tag blocks to generate the next words of the story. Story generation. By the transform models, the story that those tokens will be commanded and story will be generated by the using of transform models. In the story generation process, those tokens will be combined and form a one suitable story for the user. Post process, those tokens will be converted into story for the user by the help of the tokens text. Those tokens will be converted into text by this pre-process. Story generation. In the story generated, those by the help of the diffusion model, images will be generated for the story. Those story and combination of story and images will be generated in the story. Expected the user gives a prompt, imagine for nature. In this pre-process, there will be two stages. One will be story generation and one will be diffusion model. In the story generation, the story will be generated and diffusion model will be generated as images. By combination of these two steps, the story and images, the user will get story with suitable images. This will be used for the book writers, artists, for teaching and learning for the aids of the students. Conclusion. This project demonstrates the integration of AI text generation and AI image generation into one application. By training of a large scale with writing models and using different models for the visualization, and the system aims to provide a seamless ways of transmission. Simple prompt and completed create one. Means when user gives a simple text, he wants something like simple text. This AI will be generated full complete story with images. Reference we take references for the images. We have to